China, a vast stretch of land nearly 4 million square miles big, home to many huge cities, diverse species, unique areas, and highly influencing cultures. Let's see what one of the country's most influential figures has to say about this video.
你好，微博，现在我拍电影，但是我给手机吃饭，我不可以用我的手机，我们拍的时候，所以我现在拍这个，因为
This country is made up of many different environments, ranging from arid deserts to humid rainforests. All aspects of this country are massive. Its population is nearly 20% of the Earth's total population, and its landmass takes up 6% of the Earth. China is a cradle of civilization, meaning that it emerged independently all those years ago. Supposedly, early hominids reached China over 2.1 million years ago. Proto-writing, a form of basic communication, was found in China dating back to 7000 BCE, carved into a tortoise shell. As time has passed, this country has grown into what it is today. The country consists of 23 provinces, 5 autonomous regions, 4 municipalities, and 2 special administrative regions. It's safe to say that its geography is confusing, so let's take a dive into what these regions mean. Each province is headed by a provincial committee, which is headed by a secretary. This secretary is first in command of the province. Municipalities, which in the Chinese language literally mean direct administered city, are cities that are directly under the government. This means they are equal in level to a province. An autonomous region is an area of land which has a high population of a particular ethnic group. These land masses basically represent areas that are not China, but China would like them anyway. Special administrative regions are very similar to the municipalities. They are provincial level areas directly under the government. So, now we know how China is structured, let's have a look into what the country is made up of. Due to its massive population of 1.4 billion people, this country has 105 cities with a population over 1 million. If we assume a megacity is merely a city with over 10 million people, this would mean China has 8 megacities. In recent years, skyscrapers have risen throughout these cities, creating beautiful skylines. However, China is very strange when it comes to defining its cities. For example, Chongqing is a massive city with a population of over 30 million people, and it has a municipal area of over 31,000 miles. This means it's nearly the same size as Austria. However, the actual built-up area of Chongqing is 2,000 square miles. Looking at the map of Chongqing, we can see how its built-up area compares to the municipal area. The city is still huge, but the way China classes the area of some of its cities is very similar to how the area of a county is classed in the United Kingdom or America. Despite its huge population, the country is heavily divided when it comes to its density. Looking at this map, it's almost like a huge invisible line has been drawn across the land. This is due to a few things, but mostly it's the fundamentals of urbanisation. Rivers and flat land make for great transport routes, which is why a lot of large cities across the world have rivers flowing through them. Notably, in China, is the Pearl River Delta metropolitan region, which is made up of 16 cities. The delta itself is made up of 3 rivers and is just one of the areas in China where cities have outgrown each other to merge to a huge conurbation. The overall population of this area is over 70 million. That's more than the total population of the United Kingdom. Stepping outside of the insane urban areas of China, let's look at the wild areas that make up the sparse western side of the country. The Tibetan Plateau is a beautiful region, known as the rooftop of the world. It extends into multiple countries, but most of it lies in the Tibet Autonomous Region. This is a mountainous area that is sparsely populated. It has a harsh and rugged terrain, and it is split into a lake region and a river region. Due to its mountainous terrain, many of the largest rivers in Asia start within Tibet. The largest canyon in the world, the Yarlung Sangpo Grand Canyon, belongs in Tibet. Leaving the cold behind, let's move to the other extreme. China has 2 deserts, the Taklamakan Desert and the Gobi Desert. The latter is made up of exposed rock, while the Taklamakan is a sandy desert. The Gobi effectively flows into the Taklamakan desert, and some geographers maintain the fact that the Taklamakan is located in the Gobi region. Try saying Taklamakan 4 times in the same sentence. It is not fun. Something deserts do not get much of is rain. If we take a trip down to the southwestern point of China, the Yunnan province, we will find the Zishuangbanna rainforest, an extremely diverse place. This rainforest is extremely dense when it comes to species of plants, with 180 different species found in a sample area of 2,500 square miles. This country has so many hidden wonders and beauty spots, like the Zhangyang National Geopark with its rainbow mountains. Despite its otherworldly appearance, this area was created by the same tectonic shift that created the Himalayas. The Zhangjiajie National Forest Park is also another example of how many unique places China has to offer, with its quartz sandstone pillars jutting out of the ground dramatically. This area is well known, with many people comparing it to the world of Pandora in Avatar. China offers so many beautiful geographical features due to its huge size, and it is truly phenomenal in its scale. Various mountain ranges and water systems provide the optimum conditions for agriculture across the country. The space offered by such a huge area reaps benefits. China's arable land makes up for 10% of its own landmass, and this land helps form an operation that supports 20% of the world's population via growing corn, soybeans, and wheat, as well as other foods. With its massive population, China is home to many groups of people. The major ethnic group in China are the Han Chinese, who trace their cultural ancestry back to the agricultural tribes that lived by the Yangtze River. This ethnic group makes up over 90% of China's population. Other well-known ethnic groups in China are made up of the Uyghurs, who traditionally inhabited the many oases found in the Taklamakan desert. There are also the Tibetan people, the majority of whom inhabit the Tibetan Autonomous Region, but also live in the provinces of Yunnan, Sichuan, Qinghai, and Gansu. Another ethnic group living in China are the Mongols, many of whom hail from Inner Mongolia. China's extensive history, combined with its size, proves how diverse this place is, with many different groups of people spread across its highland areas, deserts, plains, and urban areas. The famous Silk Road trade route runs through China, and as time passed you can only imagine how a linear road fragmented the land, creating different communities across the landscape. The religion in China is also heavily diverse. According to a 2014 study, around 74% of people in China have no religious belief. Around 15% are Buddhist, and the rest are made up of minuscule percentages of other religions. As we come to the end of our journey through China, let's have a look at some quick facts. The highest point in China is the Annemakin, located in the Qinghai province, at 6,282 meters tall. I know I keep mixing up metric and imperial units, but it's not my problem, the world was built this way. The largest lake is the Poyang Lake, with a surface area of 1,240 miles. The longest river in China is the Yangtze, at 3,900 miles in its length. The Shanghai Tower is the tallest building, at 632 meters tall. The lowest point in China, no, not that, is the Taofan Depression, at 155 meters below sea level. Thank you for watching the first instalment to the Things in the World That Do Be Cool series. I hope you've enjoyed this episode on China. We've seen turtle shagging, we've met Chinese people, and we've learned a lot about their culture and their country. If you have any suggestions of topics to cover within these videos, please leave a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next episode.